1973 Schwinn Varsity Sunset Orange. This bike has a few dings and nicks which I'll lightly touch up, and I do have the tape to replace this. This is the original tape, and it looks like it's about 2 1/4 from the stem, and then it wraps from here to the end. So again, this bike has gone through a complete overhaul in all the cables. These are all brand new old stock Schwinn cables, as well as all the inner cables, and same with the cables right here for the shifters. So this thing's ready to roll, and I'm looking forward to getting this on the road. So anyway, 73 Varsity Sunset Orange, really cool color. Okay, and the handlebars are ready for the tape. As you can see, it cleaned up beautifully, and that chrome looks good as new. Went ahead and put the cables on it, as well as the suicide levers, but I'll take them off before I put the tape on it to make it easier. But yeah, I'm very happy to how that cleaned up, every little piece. And when I get the tape on it, I went ahead and removed the suicide brake levers so we have more room to wrap it. And I had mentioned this before, on the back I measured it out to 2 1/4 from the stem to where the tape's going to start, and this is black electrical tape. I just put a little piece there just to mark the spot, and also I will use that to secure the initial loop, and then once I get going it'll cover it up so you won't see it. But we're going to go ahead and get started, and we'll get this tape on. Make sure you have all the tools you need at your disposal, including a pair of scissors, your tape, your end caps, measuring tool, and just in case you need it, a mallet to tap in the end caps, and then the black electrical tape, again, just to mark the spot initially. Again, these are 2 1/2 yards per roll, total of 5 yards, and that should cover your entire handlebar as long as you start it at 2 inches at 2 1/4 from the stem, and that should definitely cover the entire handlebar. Okay, so we got the first loop on there, and again, we use tape to secure it. Went all the way around once and slightly pulled away from the edge just to give it a second start here. Now on the second loop, we're going to go ahead and begin to open it up a little bit more, and I like to start out at half of where the tape is, just to give it a nice area there for your hands to slide into so that it'll support it nicely. And then as you start moving away from the stem, you start opening up the loop even more. Ultimately, we want to get it so you're only covering 1/4. So in other words, 3/4 will be open, and you're only going to cover up 1/4 of the tape. So we're gradually getting there, and that's why we'll be able to reach the other end without no problems. And here we go, getting to about exactly 1/4 now, and just keep it nice and tight, and keep your loops at an even, symmetrical pace, so that way you can make sure they're going to look good at the end there. And when you get to the turns here, you're going to have to open up a little bit and make sure that you check that you don't have any chrome spots showing, because that'll happen sometimes around the curve. So we'll go ahead and keep this rolling here, and so far so good. Okay, and as we get closer to the lever, what we're going to do is go ahead and pull it tight. And get up on there just enough, and then go around and underneath, and then under the lever, and then back under and around. And that's what creates this look right here. So we'll go ahead and finish out this turn here. And again, the final one is you just follow through at the bottom here, and then continue your wrapping in the same manner. Okay, and it looks like we're going to have plenty of tape, and I did have to make sure that we stretch it. So again, just 1/4 That's all you need to cover up. That'll give you all the room you need. So you're going to quarter it like that and pull it plenty tight so you have all the, and there it is again, 1/4. Okay, and at the very end, just make sure that you have plenty of tape left for your tuck. So pull it as tight as you can, using as little of the edging as possible. Again, you want to stay at least at 1/4. And as you're getting here to the very end, start your tuck. And again, this tape just seems to just roll itself right in there. And then once you have plenty of the tape tucking in, then go ahead and make a little turn like this and tuck in the edge. And then you just tuck it in. And that makes a nice end. And then you just put your end caps in. And this side is done. As you can see, it wrapped nicely. Nice trim right there. And a pretty even wrap all the way around. And that's how that looks right there. And that chrome really shining there now, looking good. So now we'll do the other side exactly like that. Are done. So we got both sides wrapped up. Got all the hardware back on it. And we should be good to go. So tomorrow I'll do the final touch-ups on the bike. Take it for a test run. Went ahead and added shoe pads on it. And this bike should be ready to roll.